again?
We told you we'd come back after retreat. It's Monday, October 21st. I wrote it down. And we are back. I'm weary. I'm road weary. Are you road weary? I was tired.
I got home yesterday and took a nap, and I don't nap. So I took a nap.
I went to bed early last night, and it was so good to wake up this morning in my own bed and have my own coffee. I could not get, well, I got a couple of good cups of coffee, but it's nothing like home, right? So there's that. But we had a blast.
I got my Diet Coke. That's my coffee. So mine was just the same.
She just still does the same thing. I have to have my one coffee. My one really good coffee in the morning, and then I'm good. If I have others, I'm all set, but yeah.
I will say the hotel was really comfortable, though, and
yep.
I didn't have any trouble sleeping, and I normally do at hotels, so I was really happy about that.
No matter wherever I go away, I always have a hard time, especially the first night, and then I can settle in a little. But it was a beautiful location in Warwick, Rhode Island, right off of 95. A great location. There was a lot of restaurants around everything if you wanted to leave and go, but there was stuff available right there, which was nice.
Yeah, they had the little concession right outside the room, plus the restaurant. The restaurant food was delicious and not overpriced either. So
yeah, no, we had Gail and I had breakfast there the morning before we left.
I did too.
Good.
I had the buffet on the way out.
Yep, it was good. So that was awesome. They're going to use the same location next year. So if you have yet had a chance to attend Stitch New England, I suggest you watch for it and get on that list for next year. I think it's going to be the first weekend in October, Pam said.
Yep, they're moving it.
Pam and Kevin did a fabulous job. Tracy did a fabulous job.
Yep.
Everybody.
Tracy Baker's so funny. Every time she giggles, it makes me laugh. She's just contagious.
You are very contagious, Tracy. But all hands on deck. They did a phenomenal job. I love that Pam and Kevin were actually able to sit or wander through and chat with people at one point. I feel like last year, the first year, they were racing around everywhere, making sure all the I's were dotted and the T's were crossed. I think it went off really smoothly this year. And I know I sat with Pam one morning when she was right as everything was opening, having our coffee. This is great. I can't say enough good things about it. I like how the shopping room, the retail room, was like removed from the stitching room. You had to wander up the hall and into...
Yeah, it gave you a chance to get up and walk around too, which is good for the body, right?
We actually went out, Gail and I went out, I don't know which day it was anymore, but we went outside. It's been really nice, 70s. Today it's 82 out there.
Yeah, it's crazy good.
But we went out and walked around the convention center. We went outside. There were a lot of people out walking.
Yeah, I did a couple laps around the whole building sometimes.
Yeah, it was fabulous.
The grounds there are amazing. They have so many, they must be venue, they have 5, 6, 7 different rooms, plus the ballroom separates into multiple rooms. And
yep. So we had the ballroom, and then there were other big function rooms with things going on everywhere. You'd see the electronic banners listing all kinds of stuff going on.
I look at it and I go, there's only 6 floors to this hotel. How can they have so many venues?
I know.
And house all the people? But they make it happen, so.
We had, we were up on the 6th floor, Gail and I, and in the morning we'd come down, be like, sunrise was happening, like at 7:04, I think was the sunrise one morning we saw, and came out. And we were so high up, we could see the crest of the sunrise coming up. It was so beautiful with the fall leaves. Oh, it was fabulous. So, as you can tell, we had a great time.
We did. And we got to meet some great people. Kathy, Tansy, we got to meet. I didn't get a single picture with Kathy. Oh. Did you?
I don't think I did.
I didn't either.
Kathy.
I know, Kathy. You owe us a picture. We got pictures with Michelle from Arizona. That was awesome to meet her. And I do have a picture of that. I'll try to put it in here if I can figure it out.
Yep. Yeah. I do have some pictures like from our table mates and stuff. So
If you give me that, I'll make sure it gets
we'll try
in.
to see if we can get some pop up in. But yeah, it was a blast. We met a lot of people. Kathy, Michelle, Erin, Elizabeth.
Yeah.
That was fabulous.
We'll talk about her more later. She's so wonderful.
Yeah, and it was fun. Aimee and I did some little floss drops, and Aimee did some cabochons, and we walk around and we hand them out to people. And one table we got to, I think it was the Lemons to Panera group, and one of the ladies hops up, she's like, I watch you. It did my heart so good. It was like, because I didn't know who she was, and it was just so funny and surprising. So I appreciate all of you that watch us.
Yes.
But it's so fun, and especially when I see people on Instagram or Facebook, sometimes I get a picture of who you are, but when you're just watching me and I just see a name, and sometimes it's a fun name, not your real name, I don't connect you until something like this and we get to meet you all.
Yeah, sometimes people would say, well, we're friends on Instagram, and I'll be like, well, what's your name?
Yeah.
Like, not your real name, but what's your Instagram name?
Because, yeah.
And then I'll be like, oh, okay, you're them. Because sometimes when you friend them who they are, but then you forget who they are after a while. And, not that you forget who they are, but you forget that that's that person.
Yeah. So it was a lot of fun. Oh, and there was a woman actually that I met at Angels that is a cross stitcher, and I didn't know she was coming to the. Hi, Michelle. I didn't know she was coming, and her and her sister-in-law Maureen, they came. They had a great time. They had to leave a little early, but they had a really good time. Aimee helped Michelle start up stitching on a piece of linen.
Yes.
She wasn't quite sure of the weave. She was so thrilled. Yeah.
And I had like a spare around the neck light, and she didn't have any extra light, and I lent her that, and she was so grateful. And she also joined our Southern New Hampshire stitching group. I approved her in.
Yep.
And she's going to join us possibly at our Salem stitching, and she may also join me at Thread and Hand and Candy on the first Saturday, because she lives like in Deerfield.
Yeah, she is.
So
her house is getting close. She's building a house up in Deerfield. It's getting close.
So she's going to be
So yeah, if any of you ever want to meet up with us, we do have a stitch day at Panera in Southern New Hampshire. It's in Salem on Route 28. In Clough's Road, I believe it is.
Crossing Road.
It's in there's a Kohl's in there and a Bob's Furniture in there, and so yeah, we meet the second Saturday of every month from 9 to noon typically. So yeah, I mean, if you ever feel you want to do that, send me a message if you've got any questions, and I'll gladly. I do have a Facebook group, and I can always accept you into that group, so you would get the emails whenever we're having a meetup.
Yeah, and the email address will be below. If you click on the More button and then click More again, it'll be in that little paragraph that we have underneath. So.
Yep. All right, so we actually, I know I had a couple of starts. It's a group of us that was starting Autumn Quaker. So we're not going to show you a whole lot of work we're doing. We're going to show you goodies.
Yeah, and mostly just stuff we started at retreat. So
there's the start to my Autumn Quaker. So I basically, this dark brown piece I did last night, I got all this done at retreat, which was pretty good. Yeah?
Yeah, here's mine.
She did a leaf.
Can you see it? There, let me get real close.
She got an official start, though, and that's what counts.
Yep, the whole point was to start it, and I had a mission on something else, which you'll see in a minute. But I spent my entire retreat working on that and the other thing. So
the other thing that I wanted to start, and I know you've heard me mention it, I wanted to do this for a while, and I was saving it to start at retreat. So here we go. That is the top of the Nutcracker's hat. That's his hat. I gotta do a pom-pom up here, but some of the empty space will actually be beading, which I haven't done beading to this extent before. So that is Shannon Christine's. I don't think I have a photo of it. I might. So it's her 2024.
Perfect.
Her 2023 is pink. He's all light pink. I have that too. I have not done it. I love this one. So, and she is on a mission creating the Nutcracker collection or collector. And it's a big piece and it's all different size nutcrackers all over.
And for those who don't know, Shannon Christine and Erin Elizabeth are sister-in-laws.
Yes.
So.
Yes. I love the Nutcracker. So I did do that start. That one, that to me, it's funny, Brandy thought the Quaker was hard to do at retreat. I thought I thought it was going to be easier. There's like 3 shades of red in that hat. And I like stitched the outline, the dark outline, and I started to fill in. I went, wait a minute, there's not a symbol there. I had to rip it out. Oops. So yeah, I thought it was a little more tricky to see my bag.
I was gonna say, make sure you show the bag. It's really cute.
So yeah, so that was the 2 that I got started. That's all I started though.
So my other start was by Erin Elizabeth, who we told you was there, and what a sweetheart.
She's such a sweetheart.
She even signed my pattern right here.
She fangirled her.
I totally fangirled her, and I got a picture with her, which I'll insert right here. And this is my start. I'm changing all my colors. I'm doing mine in silks. So I'm changing all of the colors.
It looks so cool.
This is, so far it's Dinky Dyes, Gloriana Silks, and NPI Silks.
Gloriana Silks is so nice.
I'm trying to figure out which ones I like the best, and I'm new to silks, so I do love my NPIs, though.
Brandy's doing her whole autumn Quaker with
silks?
Gloriana.
Wow. So you can see what's green on here for the lantern is red on here for mine. So
yep, I like it.
So that's pretty much what I kept saying to my whole table. I'm seeing red because I was stitching red for so long.
She kept saying that to me. It's just
that lantern's bigger than you think it is, and I don't even think I said what fabric this is.
I know I wasn't.
It's a 16 count Aida waxing moon.
Oh. Yeah, I like that.
And my other one was a 18 count celadon for my autumn Quaker. What about you?
My autumn Quaker is from Fabric Flair. It's 18 count old library marble. I've had it for a while and it's auditioned for several projects but never made the cut till now. And my Nutcracker is on an 18 count gray that I dyed. It's a very soft gray. Yeah, I love it. So the other thing we did do was they have a smalls exchange. So I was actually in the first group. I was in like the last group last time.
I was in the
first group.
I was in the last one.
I was so excited. So I did, and you'll remember I showed it a while ago, I did my hoop box with the hands-on design on the lid. That was my swap. I'm making another one that I'm going to keep, but I put little needle threader and scissors and whatever inside, and 2 little candies and a Be Kind, we'll get to that after, a Be Kind sticker. So that was mine. The lady was ecstatic. She received that and she was totally ecstatic. So what I got a lovely, it was a snowman gift bag. And this was in it, this lovely
a whole project bag.
How fantastic
red and white
is that? Snowflakes, snickerdoodle stitch. And then
it's cute with that lace on it.
Check that out.
They did a really good job on that.
I love this. So I immediately came home and I put it on the floating shelf. I think it's going to stay there until winter's over at this point. It's got little cardinals on it and snowflakes and little kids building a snowman. Yeah, I love it.
I love that finish.
Love it.
And that card is so cute.
So Kathleen Willis, thank you so much. I really love it. That's the card. I think she made the card.
It looks handmade.
Or it's a handmade card, whether she made it or a friend made it, but it's fabulous. So thank you so much.
And for my swap, you saw I showed my orange pumpkin that I painted, and it had the Robin Pickens Happy Fall Acorn stitched on it. That was my gift, and I put like some apple butter in there, some pumpkin candles, so it was a real fall themed thing. And this was what I received from a lady named Kathy Stever. I never got to meet her, so I do have her email address, and I am gonna message her. I love this little bag.
It is so cute. I've seen this.
And I almost bought this about 2 weeks ago, and I didn't. So I'm so glad I didn't.
I've seen when they have like a little lamb or something before too. They're so cute. I love them.
Our friend Andrea stitched a couple of these.
You're supposed to put your swap, what you made, in a container of some sort, wrapping a bag or a box, whatever, that kind of hints to what's inside. So mine was a good hint. It was snowman and it was wintry, and hers is, it says count. And her bag has numbers all over it. It's so funny.
I was like, I wonder what this could be, so I grabbed it.
And the best part, so we live in New Hampshire, we're living in the 603, and those numbers are 603.
It was like it was meant for me.
It was meant to come to one of us for sure.
But I'm not 74, I'm closer to 47.
Yeah, I know that part. I just noticed the 603 right away.
The 74 is closer to my birth year.
We just, I can't say enough.
Yeah, we're gonna just start showing you all kinds of stuff.
Amy was sitting at that table over here, and I was over here.
Oh, so let's go back to that. So there were 9 people from Connecticut and 3 of us from New Hampshire.
Yes.
And we were, so it was Mary Lou, myself, and our friend Gail were the New Hampshire people, and the rest of them were...
Gail's Mass.
Oh, that's right, Gail's Massachusetts. I consider her New Hampshire. She stitches with us in our group.
She's an adopted New Hampshire person.
Yes, she's an adopted. Sorry about that, Gail. I know that you live in Methuen. But we so we were surrounded with people from Connecticut, and we sat with some of them at Library Stitcher retreats.
I met Rachel and Eileen and Brenda and someone else. Someone else was sitting with us. I met them all up at Library Stitches in Maine last April. So Rachel and I have chatted back and forth occasionally on projects and stuff through the year. So last week I'm like, you're still going, right? And she was like, yep. And I said, okay, we'll meet there.
Is this one mine or yours? I forgot.
That's mine.
Okay.
That's why I just put it there. And we got, so we sit at our tables, so 6 at a table. I actually made project bags for everybody at my table. I know. Everybody does little things. You do what you can. It doesn't matter. Big,
and I wasn't
small,
at her table, but I got
she
this
was my
one.
6th person.
So, and she knows I love Teresa Kogut, so I...
And I did a few.
So cute.
Teresa Kogut fabrics. So, yeah. And people bring goodies, and we had a mountain in the middle of our table of whatever you wanted, chips and muffins and candy and...
Candy. There was so much candy.
I went this bag. When I sorted through all my stuff yesterday, that's just part of it. I put some in the cabinet already. There's just...
I was packing my stuff to go home, and I was like, wait a minute, somebody put this bag of candy in my bag. This isn't mine. And they were like, no, we gave that to you, because even they didn't want to go home with it all.
We got this cute... I don't know what you can see of that.
It's like a vinyl...
But it's a vinyl bag, and it has little bees on it.
That was from Aimee.
Right, this was from Aimee, and it had stuff in it from her. But look at...
We just kept throwing...
Bobs and scissors and...
Yeah, we just kept throwing stuff that we would get into their bags.
This was from Aimee, and it's the cutest little felt bee. Look at that. It had 2 little needles in it. He's the cutest little bee. I think I might stick a magnet on him on my my table.
I have to show this one separate. You had to get this by like going up to the table. Let me try
She got that one. I got one that said, it was the first one I put my hand on looking in that bag. It says Craft Diva. Gail said, that's you.
Mine has the swear word.
The lady told us there was bad words in that bag, but mine wasn't a bad word.
I took
mine
the
was
bad
good. So I got this little, I don't know who it was. I thank you all so much. I would come back to my table and my chair would be covered.
I don't recognize that one. I didn't get that one.
My place was, yeah.
I wonder if that was one of your table people. There's lots of stuff in there.
It might have been. So it's like a beading kit inside. And I need it for my Nutcracker, right? So, because I don't have any beading needles, they're in there. There's little clips in there. There's some seed beads in there. So I got that one, but then I got this other little one too, and it says my beading kit on it.
Yep, that one has the person's name on it.
Little things like that.
They would just pop up. You would be gone.
Oh, that was Leslie. Thank you, Leslie.
It would be on your chair when you got back, so.
My chair would be covered, and my place would be covered, and I don't know who half of you were. I thank you, every single one of you. It was so much fun meeting you all.
We got a free pattern in our swag bag from Bent Creek. I can't show it because I don't know, but it's called Owl on an Egg.
That's boo-hoo!
Yeah, it's an owl standing on an egg, and the egg says boo-hoo. And there were other patterns there from Bent Creek, like turkey on an egg and cardinal on an egg.
I have the cardinal with
So there was a bunch of those. So that was nice to have something to go with the series.
When I have like a little covered bridge under that bubbles, a little covered bridge with little glitzy that's fall colors. And inside that, so this is the type of stuff that people just, so there's thread and a fingernail file.
Yeah, I think that was one of my table mates that gave that.
Needles and little fold-up scissors. Yeah, it's just amazing. Gail did this little guy. He's going in my...
Yep, and I got a lot of these same things. I just didn't show it to you twice.
Yeah, we're just not going to keep showing it all, but some of the ones we'll show. So she did this little needle book. Has a little pin cushion and needles.
It's got the bone needles, and then it has a pony needle.
Oop. Little scissors back here that are falling out at me. It has a couple little pockets. It's so cute. It's got dragonflies on it.
Yep, dragonflies are awesome.
That one I would have known was hers because of the dragonfly. She didn't have to tell me. I knew it. It's like, oh, isn't that nice?
So here's something that one of my table mates made. This is
the cutest little pumpkin. I want to make some of these.
This is Brenda. She made those, and she was like, don't look at it too closely. I'm new. I'm like, it's fantastic.
It is fantastic.
It's so cute. I made similar ones that were orange and gave it to some people.
And then we both got this little wool one.
Yes.
Little baby pumpkin.
That's so cute.
It's so cute.
And this was also one of my table mates. There's a little acorn in there, if you can see that. I'm not going to take everything out, but fall beads. This was either Rachel or Deborah. I'm not sure which one.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know.
And there's a needle minder attached to it. Yeah, there's another little pumpkin, fall beads, just fall colored DMC.
Yep.
All kinds of nice stuff.
We did, go ahead, show them.
Another table mate gift. Then, so there's DMC, there's a highlighter, there's a pack of gum, animal crackers. This was also a table mate. I don't remember. This could have been Eileen. Or it could have been Deborah. Yeah. I can't remember. It was that side of the table.
But
there was so much stuff getting thrown around. But a little pair of socks, how cute, and then coconut oil hydrating body lotion, so you know that stuff just sucks right into your skin.
It was dry
just
there.
Fantastic.
It was really dry there.
This was also, I think, from Rachel, and so another
pretty.
Project bag. Yeah, she did really good. And I did want to show this one specifically because it was from Michelle Cunningham.
Yes.
And it has like the little, she's the AZ hippie stitcher. I'm gonna block your eyes for a second.
I'm looking down. I'm already using it, Michelle.
Still not focusing.
Projects.
There it goes.
I had, during the year I make, as you know, a bunch of cross-stitch bags. And some don't come out right to size or whatever. But I put together a dozen or so, I don't know how many. Could have been 10, I don't know. And handed them off to Stephanie.
Yep, and I got all the stuff that's been given to us and some of my own stuff that I donated, patterns, hoops,
So Stephanie's
all
a
kinds
New
of
England
things.
stitcher, and
We gave it to Sarah.
The Rhode Island Lighthouse stitch. Oh, Sarah, I'm butchering it.
We're sorry.
Oh, wait. It might be on here. Yep. R.I. Lighthouse Stitcher. Ha!
R.I. Lighthouse Stitcher, yep.
Sarah, it was fabulous to meet you. Stephanie refers.
I actually had to touch her. I'm like, wait a minute, aren't you the imaginary friend? I touched her to make sure she was real.
Yeah, I know. This is the cutest bag with all the little Rhode Island icons.
Yep, Stephanie made that using her sublimation kit. She said you can buy all the stuff on Amazon to do it, so.
Yep. Sarah did these magnets and a thread ring.
They gave us this stuff as a thank you for the stuff that we did for the kids, so that was nice.
Lighthouse threader. This is the best part. Stephanie.
I love it too.
I know, right? Oops. So it's a little cannon jar. Scissors. There's a little starfish on the bottom. There's a little anchor on the tie. Use it for your orts. And she gives you the regular lid from the cannon jar too. That's so cool! So I already had it propped on my side table over there where I stitched, so I was already, it was great. And again, there's so much stuff, I can't, to go through it all one by one.
Yeah, but we are going to go through the haul, right?
But we have haul to show. Boy, do we have haul to show.
I plead the fifth.
She pleads the fifth. Oh boy.
Oh boy, you're gonna have to give us a second to get organized.
Okay. Oh no, I got it.
You can start if you're ready.
I just gotta make room. So, oh wait, I can start with this. So while I was there, I was chatting with Emma, and she got this luminous fiberette snowman pattern with an extra page in it, which she turned over to me. And it's a little snowman, and it's all, you can't see. I can't show you, there's not even a picture on the bottom. But he's all blue and white. Blue thread, white fabric. Guess what I'm doing?
I know.
Blue. So you'll be seeing that. Maybe by the next time we do the regular video, I might have some blue done. I have a lot of plans for blue. I saw so much there. It was crazy. So before I left, and I was trying to kit up those 2 kits for my starts, I had the thread spread out on the dining room table, and I'm trying to cut lengths to put through my floss drops. And of course, Maisie wants to play. She thinks it's playtime. And I don't have one of the boards to wind the thread on and then cut and just, right? So while I was there, I was talking to Stephanie. She makes them. I got that she came around. She didn't have any with her, but she saw these. I know it's clear.
I'm just blocking my face so I can, you know what, here, maybe this.
Ooh, we're gonna hold it up against fabric. Ooh, so.
Here, I go this way.
It has 3 different lengths I could use to cut the threads on.
Can you go towards you a little bit? Towards you a little bit.
It's all, whoop.
That way. There
It's
we go.
all measured out, measure markers on it for each one. So I got that. So going forward, me and Maisie ain't fighting over the thread.
And that was 18 count Christmas night. that was part of my haul.
It was so pretty.
So I might as well put that away, but yeah, that was part of it.
Oh yeah, so I got, my new favorite one to use is, I just did something recently. One of the fall ones I started, Golden Harvest.
That's awesome. I looked at that at least 4 times.
Thank you, Missy. So Missy gifted me that piece of Golden Harvest. And then when I went in the room, I got more Golden Harvest.
That one's 20 count. And the other one's 18.
Yeah. I love it. I love it. And I have a plan for the 20 count one. Seeing where we were showing fabric, you can keep showing yours. And then I got this gray. This is Vapors. They're both Atomic Ranch. It just, oh.
You want me to keep showing fabric? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Big piece, 2 big pieces. They're half-yard pieces, so I have a lot of projects to do, or one really big one.
So I've never done 40 count, but I am going to be borrowing Lady of the Flag from either Carol and or Kara. I'm going to be getting a borrowed copy of it, and I'm going to...
Oh, so you got Primitive Hair printed...
The printed We the People 40
We
count.
the People fabric.
We'll see if I can handle it or not. But I hope I can because it wasn't cheap.
It's not. But the process that they go through to print this isn't either. I understand that. I didn't get any because it is linen, and I'm not a big linen fan at all. I almost bought the snowflake one because I just feel like it. I did get one of her patents, and this one says to me, oh, you can do it, just get it. But they didn't have that one there. It was called Pirate, and I had a ship on it. They didn't have it there. It wasn't on the list even.
Yep, and I got another one because I thought, well, if I can't handle the 40, maybe I can handle the 30 count. So I thought, that's my backup piece.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, it's not super bad. I think I could handle this one for sure, but I'll try the other one. I'm always game for trying something new. And then this is a 32
so
count
pretty.
Gaia. And it's probably named Gaia after the Mirabilia Gaia that I'm guessing.
Yeah, I don't know.
That maybe this is the fabric that's meant for it.
Pretty fabric.
That's a 32 count Lugana.
Minty green, but rich minty green. It's not like pastel, it's brighter.
And before we left, I went through my fabrics and went through all my 18 counts because it's one of my favorite counts to do. And I didn't have any neutrals to speak of.
I have, yeah.
So I bought a full yard. Like,
whoa.
It's this twice again. As big as
Dad would
this.
appreciate you shouldn't have to cut that down.
Yeah, this is a quarter of what I bought, and it's so beautiful. The modeling in that is just gorgeous. So I bought a full yard. Bayou. Yep, and it's 18 count. Yep. I had so many people say, "Oh, that's pretty. What is it?" I said, "Don't even bother. I bought it all."
Yeah, it's gone. It's gone.
When you love something, so I have a couple. I can show this one, I guess. I have another piece, but it goes with a pattern, so this one I also bought. I bought this one at World and Stitches on my way down. I stopped there, and this is a 32 count Star Sapphire linen, and I bought this to go with one of my Nora Corbett's or Mirabilias that I'm going to be starting. I needed a 32 or a 16, because of the beads, you have to get the size that it calls for, so.
Yep. And
I love this one, so I bought that not knowing if I'd get what I needed at Stitch New England because you just never know. So seeing I'm at, this was also what I bought at the World in Stitches. I got the Thankful Tiny Town. Cute. And then Lola Crow, Weird Things in Mason Jars. There's like, I don't know if it's a squid or an octopus. There's eyeballs, a ghost, and frogs.
That's funny.
Yeah.
It is weird things. It's
weird
really
things.
Funny.
It's cute. And I thought they go on mason jar lids. So you could even frame them that way in the mason jar lids. Put them up that way. So that's what I bought at World in Stitches.
So I went, that's nice. I went in the room twice, I think. Maybe 3 times, I'm not sure. But I did a little cardinal shopping. So I got a little thread holder. It says, always here with you. Whoop. This is the,
Bent Creek.
Yep, on the egg. So this is the cardinal one. I love the cardinal. So I went on a little cardinal trip. And then when cardinals appeared, JBW Designs had a great display. They had a great display at JBW. And I know some of you have already done this, and yep, maybe over the winter I'll get cranking on that one.
I did the turkey on the egg.
Ooh.
Because seeing as we're talking about on the eggs. So I got the turkey on the egg.
I did, I guess Bank Creek was my thing this time. So I got a squirrel.
Oh look, so did I.
I got the squirrel. Twins. I said, oh, I got the squash. She said, so did I.
The leaf flag is what that one's called.
I couldn't resist this cat. I saw it down there. It's so funny. Educated.
Educated, yep.
And then Oodles of Autumn I got. I didn't have this Oodles. I love it. Love, love, love. Got a couple?
Oh, you want me to show some?
Go ahead.
All right. So I went in the room 3 times. Well, no, twice. And then I went to the store and shopped on my way home. I brought a girl, Danielle, who was there. She needed a ride part way to Boston. And so she asked if anyone would bring her to the shop. So I told her, I'll bring you to the shop, but I can't take you in Boston because I don't drive to Boston for myself. I'm not going to do it for somebody else. So anyway, I brought her there. And so I had to go in. I had to shop, right? So we'll start with the stuff that I bought there.
Oh, this is that company. So this is Fine Frog.
Fine Frog Stitching, and this is Winter's Toadstool Frog.
Yep.
Did you get any of these?
Yep, the next one in your hand.
Okay.
But I had to order the download because you bought the last one.
Oh, I didn't buy the last one. I bought it early on. I was one of the first people in the room. It's called
Ice Moon Cardinal.
Yep, also
so
from...
I got the download version of this because it was all sold out, so I made sure I took a picture of it to remind me when I got home.
Yep.
Nice company. She sent it really quick. I got that and something else, but I forget what the other thing is.
So I'll just skip to this one because it's the same company. I bought this on the day I went to the store, and it's called Owl Key Keeper.
Mm-hmm. He's cute. He is cute. I like that one too.
And then French...
Those are some nice ones. JBW.
French Country Crow from JBW Designs. It's not coming in.
It was nice seeing the things made. So the trunk shells that came in, it's sometimes you see them and you might have seen them before briefly or whatever, and you see them and you really look at them and go, oh, I really like that.
Do you want to do a couple?
Once you see them in person. Okay, so Primitive Hair. So this is the one I was talking about. It's called How to Be a Mermaid. And I didn't get, so you can see there's a shadow of a ship there. And I did not, that fabric was not there. It wasn't on the list. And it definitely wasn't on the table when I went looking, but Pam didn't think it was there. And theirs is always linen. So I don't know what I'm going to do it on. I haven't decided.
Maybe eventually they'll come out with an Aida printed with it.
Maybe I'll dye something spooky, foggy, and I don't know. We'll see. We shall see.
Or find another murky, you know?
Oh, murky, yeah. Murky would be good, actually, right? Yeah. Yep.
So I went on a little Blackbird kick. I'll just show those. So I got some of the ones I didn't have. United We Stand. And then, Shall I Compare Thee to a Summer Day? And Sisters.
I love that one. I have that one.
So
it's a good one.
There's some Blackbirds. Got my Blackbird fix.
So, if you remember last video, I did Red Sky at Night, the Prairie Schooler.
And it looks fantastic.
We have another one. So we got this one. So we'll get a little a red sky wall going in his office. It was really cute done up. It was done on a blue sky fabric. It was really pretty. What else did I get? Oh, this was not for sale. Somebody brought this to me. I didn't buy this.
Maybe it was on the giveaway table.
I didn't buy this. It's called Ocean of Wisdom. And it's from Erica Michael's Petite Collection. Some of you may have seen it before. It's so sweet. But someone brought this to me. So it might have been off the swap table now that I look at it, because I know I didn't buy that. Go ahead.
Artsy Housewife. I just had to. This house is
I love
everything.
that house.
That house is everything.
It's like the new Kathy Barrick, the Kathy Barrick one that has that big old house in the middle. I love that one too.
And not to be outdone by...
Ooh. But wait.
This one's called Glenda's Garden.
But wait.
Oh, but wait. There's the Pumpkin King fabric to go with it.
I love that.
And we're going to be
fabric.
doing a New Year's start. There's about 5 of us that bought this at Retreat with the Pumpkin King fabric. And we're going to do a New Year's start. Aimee, the girl that I was sitting with, so it was funny because every time someone would go, Aimee, we'd both be look up and go, what?
Yeah.
2 of us sitting right next to each other.
I'd be sitting, I had my back that way, and I'd go oh, Aimee! And she wasn't there, and the other Aimee was there. And she'd be like, yeah. It was just, we'd crack up laughing. This has been out for a while, the Pedal Pusher, Barbie. I think Helen D did this one. I've seen it done a few times, people. Maybe because I'm stuck in fall. I just love the colors in it. Again, saw it finished there. Just love it. Love it. Yep. Maybe next fall.
No, go ahead.
Speaking of Kathy Barrick, a visit from St. Nick. I wasn't going to do it.
And that's a collaboration from Hello from Liz Matthews and Kathy Barrick.
Yep. So mom and daughter.
That's a nice one.
It's not, I thought it was bigger. It's 114 by 143.
Oh.
So
I thought it was bigger too.
Even a 16 is 7 1/8 by 8 7/8. It's not that big. I thought it was bigger.
Yeah, you could fit that in an 8 by 10 frame.
But that border. Woo!
That's a border you stitch.
Oh,
for
man.
sure.
Oh, man.
Even if you're Kathy Walker from 2 Needles Pulling Thread, you stitch that border.
I only have 2 left, so I'm going to do it.
Sorry, Kathy. Keep picking on you.
Cardinals, again. When you see a cardinal, know this promise is true. I am never far away and am always here with you. So it's Cardinal's Paradise. What promise is what it's called. Stitchy Prose. So pretty. I have the perfect gray fabric for that. Already got it scoped out.
I love this one.
This was down there.
It's so
big.
pretty.
It's a big, it's like this big for a drum. It was really, look at that.
Sleigh bells ring.
Ring drum.
Are you listening?
Wildflower stitching. I've never done any of those, so that was kind of cool to see. I just love it. I just love it. Yeah, I'll be humming the song the whole time I'm stitching it.
I'm a camper, so I had to buy a camping project bag, and it comes with a little,
I love
what
the
are they called?
aqua.
Lumi and Pie?
Yeah, Lumi and Pie.
And then they have these things called nuggets, and they snap together, and it's like a little Ort tray, little little thread bed, thread catcher thing. So they call it a nugget. So that one came with a nugget. And then this one didn't, but I bought a thread bed to match. So this one has
this fabric
cute
is so
little
pretty.
Birds and stuff. I think I got it upside down, but you get the idea.
Yeah, there's a lot of Lumi and Pie stuff. I got a magnet.
I just love the colors of this one. So that was that. And then, are you done with purchases?
Yeah, this is from the table.
And this was the stuff that, oh wait, I bought this, some thread drops. Just because I want something for my silks.
Let me see those. Oh, they're so pretty. Yes, they were up front by the table.
By the register. Yeah. And then when I was at the shop, you know, because I didn't get enough already.
Of course not.
Brenda Gervais, the sewing bird. I love that. It reminds me a lot of my Autumn Splendor, the colors of it. And then By the Bay Needle Art, Needleworkers Spot Motif Sampler. It's got lots of cute stuff in there and the little charm to go with it.
This one from Summer House.
Summer House Stitches Workers and Winter Whites.
I want to do that one too.
I would just it was so pretty.
It is so pretty.
And here's the colors except for the white, which I already had at home, but she didn't have there. I was going to buy one anyway in case I didn't have enough, but she was out. Probably bought out at the retreat, right? Because stuff was still. So, whew, that was all.
I love that Winter Whites. I want to do that too. I have a little tote bag that I have filled with stuff to put on the table. Discard table, what do you call it?
Give and take, that's what I call it.
Yeah, I call it the dump table. And I just put stuff there and I walked away. I quickly walked away. But Kathy Tansy, she comes over to me, she found this. Along the coast, there was a lot of ocean-themed stuff in this. I really like that one.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was wandering by, and this guy caught my eye. Sleigh bells ringing. I think it was in one of like the cross-stitch magazine books, The World of Cross-Stitching.
Yep.
It's so cute. So that's all I took from that table.
I handed you something, and then I handed you something that you had put on there.
So she leaves me something, and I'm like, where'd that come from? Amy's like, oh, I left that there for you. I said, yeah, I put it there.
Well, I was like, well, at least I know your taste. She goes, it hangs in my bathroom. And I was like, well. But there was something else I handed you, too, that was ocean themed. I don't remember off the top of my head, but it was ocean theme. Anyway, this was on the table. It looks like it was marked down, and then sold for 25 cents, and then it came to me on the table, but it's a little sign that says welcome. It's a kit.
It's a little kit.
It's a kit. Comes with the threads and the fabric. So I'm not going to make it say welcome. I'm going to make it say my name. It's going to say Aimee. And then I'm going to put it, when we go to our stitching group, you know how they have, so we have name tag signs.
So one of the girls at the table, Laura, I don't know, somebody at the table said, you need to get something with your name on it because people were coming by because they were directed to come see me. And they were like, which seat is Mary Lou's? So I need to come up with something. Maybe I can hang it over my stand, the document stand there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was funny. She says, you need to put your name.
And then I got this.
That's adorable.
It's called, from Just Nan, and it's called Snow Business.
There's your snow day stitch.
Look at those snowmen all in a circle.
You're going to get that kitted up so you can stitch it when we have snowstorms.
I know. Well, the way it's been the last couple of years, it will take me 3 years.
Oh, I have this one.
There's about 18 copies of this because I think it was last year's freebie.
It was.
But I wasn't there last year. It's from Helen Daly, Mushroom Mayhem.
Yeah.
So I didn't have it, so now I do because it was on the free table.
Yep.
And then Cross My Heart Incorporated, Halloween Treats. I really love this scarecrow right here. My husband loves this one right here.
So that was with the pickup.
Yep, that was all freebie table. And then
oh, I have this one.
our table gave a pile of them to hand around before it went to the table, and I picked this one out.
Yeah.
Jingle Bell Sleigh Ride. That's from Cherry Hill Stitchery. So,
Yep.
you know, not that we didn't already have 5 years worth of stuff to stitch.
I can see the table. I can see the table.
It's empty.
That was crazy. I did come home though. I came home I had ordered this a while ago from the Victoria Sampler out of Canada. And sometimes it takes a while for you to get stuff. And it was a pre-order, so that took a while anyway. But it's Spooky Treats Pincushion. It is so cute.
And if you don't do it as a drum, the whole thing is right here on the back.
So you could just do it like, you know,
a picture, like a frame.
Like Tiny Town.
Yep.
A long one. It's really cute. I love all the little trick-or-treaters. I just thought it was
cute.
Adorable. So I got that. And I do have, the mailman should be dropping something out to me.
I know, I'm due. Oh, you know what I did?
I ordered threads, like classic colorwork threads for my Kathy Barrick one, the Autumn House one. So that's what I was waiting on. It uses the Witching Hour thread that I did not have. It looks black in the picture, and I didn't want to do the house in black. And Aimee brought me her threads last time. She didn't have it either, so I couldn't see it. But it is really dark, but it has like a hint of like purple
like
or
a deep
burgundy to it or
eggplantish
something.
looking, yeah.
Yeah. So I did see it at retreat.
So she knew what color
she had
it was.
there, I could see the color.
But she already ordered it.
Yeah, I already had it ordered. But at least I could see the color, so now, oh yeah, I can do it in that color. That I'll do. I just didn't want to do a whole big black house, and it's pretty good size. So, yeah. So that was that. I think that's it. Oh, did we show that?
Let me see.
The bag? The bag?
No, I don't think you did.
So this is
our swag bag stuff.
This is the swag bag we got. It's really cute.
Oh, I gotta tell you something about the swag bag too. So, my last name is Zellers. My maiden name was LaValle. So, I was never, ever first on a list. Because there was always either an Erin or an Adam if it went by first name.
Yep.
But because there's hardly any men there, like, I was the very first person on the list for the first time ever in my life.
They went by first name. So I had to go down the other end of the table for a change. But that's all right.
I won nothing for it, but it was so exciting just to be first.
This was in our swag bag. One of the girls, Nikki, she started it there. I'm not sure what color fabric I'm going to do it on. They did it on a gray. But you got the threads.
You got the fancies.
You got this cute little lighthouse with the chenille wrapped on it.
Yeah.
Ocean blue chenille. So cute. And there were a few other little tidbits in there that I've already managed to put in the other bag with the doodads, all the doodads. So, but that's it. That is it.
Yeah.
That's enough, I think.
So I think we both decided we are going next year.
Yes, we're going. I have a little trouble with, maybe that's what I'll do though. I'll come back with you. So I have a conflict with the vehicle next year. So I travel with my friend Gail. And next year they moved it up to the first weekend in October, which is the same weekend that my husband's car club show is. And it's Saturday and Sunday, and I thought that it wasn't Sunday, but it is. So
yeah, we'll work it out.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll get you home. Don't worry about it. We'll get you home.
I had way too much fun. So yeah, so that's the deal.
I got one more thing to say.
Ooh.
Guess what I'm doing this weekend?
Oh no.
I'm gonna go to the Greenville retreat.
Greenville?
The one up in Greenville, Maine.
Oh, I don't know there is one up there.
Yeah, it's a small one. I guess they only take like 20 people or so. They only have about 10.
When did you sign up for that?
Today.
They had an opening?
They did.
Wow.
I think they still have some openings.
Who puts that on? Penny?
That cross-stitch shop that's up there in Greenville. It's Ursula and
Oh, I don't know that.
what is
so
her name?
I'm in the dark on this one, folks.
What is it called? I can't even think of it right off the top of my head. I can see it written down on my paper on my desk.
Yeah, I don't know.
But anyway, I'm going with Kara, the Granite State Stitcher, and Sarah, the Northwood Stitcher. We're sharing an apartment. We're gonna have a blast. I'm making apple pie. And apparently there's going to be ice cream. So
Oh man.
So I told my husband, I was like, I might be going to another retreat. He's like, go for it.
Craziness and shenanigans.
I know, so I got to really rest up this week. I was like, we got to get this video in because I got to put my stuff away so I can pack again.
Yeah, and so I just want to, I gotta bring this up again, and I don't like to. Most of us, 99.9% of us, are very kind people. But people have run amok again and not being so nice out there in our our stitching internet world. So
I'm glad I don't.
People, be kind.
It hasn't been us so far, thank God.
Just be kind. You don't like this? There's something that I don't like to watch. I don't throw it out there, and I'm not rude about it, and I just move along. If you're watching TV, you don't watch things you don't like. You turn the channel. So the same thing here. Just move along. You don't have to like it. You don't have to agree with everybody in this world. You know you don't. But you don't need to take them down with you. So just be kind, people.
And live free and stitch.
Live free and stitch. We'll see you in a few weeks.
Bye.